Okay, so yes, you took over LA. Now I have a question, just a fun one, and maybe this is for you too.
Okay.
If there was somewhere else besides New York and LA, where and is there anywhere else in America or the world?
The world.
The
big
that
wide
you
world.
would live. Is there anywhere else?
Definitely not
and not
America.
not just Scarlett, but even Maddie. Like somewhere else that you would live.
Amsterdam in a heartbeat.
I've never been there.
Oh, it's fun.
Everything. Me and Pete were actually supposed to move there. Like I was getting my visa for the Netherlands, and Pete was getting his Greek passport, and
Because he's a Greek.
and then I got on Drag Race.
He's a Greek man.
Big Greek man.
And let's take another break.
Okay.
No, but yeah, so Amsterdam, that's...
Amsterdam, yeah. And if not, Puerto Vallarta.
Okay.
You know?
That's what I thought you were going to say.
Cheap,
I was like,
cheap, sunny, I can get my dick sucked whatever I want, honey. Constant work, and fucking sunshine. Yep. Puerto Vallarta.
Okay, yeah, cute. What about you? Where would you live besides...
I love LA.
Yeah, you would.
But I know you're this woman.
Well, no, I think New
What is
York.
it, you are heaven, like this or heaven, like nowhere else.
No, I've always loved. Oh, yeah,
Oh, see.
oh, thank you. I have always. I'm from Victoria, British Columbia, on the coast, West Coast, baby. So I've always liked coastlines. So New York was always my other spot that I always would have loved to live. I mean, it's just so freaking expensive, even compared to here, because I wouldn't want to live, in the outskirts. I want to be in Manhattan. I need to be a millionaire, billionaire, and have a penthouse on Central Park and be living my fantasy.
You know what?
That is
Upper East Side diva
Upper
over
East
here,
Side.
honey. She said.
I'm like, I can't half-ass it if I'm living in New
we
York.
live at the Waldorf.
Yes, that's
Agreed.
it. Like,
Love New York, but like I'd have to be
in
filthy
Manhattan
rich.
and
Penthouse.
filthy rich. So who is going to become filthy rich out of all of us, and whose coattails are we riding? It's Manhattan.
There will be a pull below.
Yeah,
Just go ahead and take that pole. Take that pole.
Yeah.
Mine would be Rome. I would live in
Rome?
Rome is my favorite. I also went to like the most fabulous underground not a gentleman's club. It was a nightclub, but it was like there was a girl.
Gentlemen's club.
There was a drag queen who me and my best friend were like, "You're amazing. You should be on Drag Race Italia." And she's like,
I was.
She goes, I'm about to be.
I'll
tell you, and I make it to the top 3.
She
Don't
was-
tell anybody.
on Twitter.
I'm just like, guess what?
Who is
World.
the cast of Drag Race Italia coming up?
But I won't say her name because.
Is it coming up like now?
No, already aired, already out, already.
You don't want to fuck
You
up
wanna get her a
her
trial.
I'm
NDA.
not fucking up no NDA.
Okay. No
Absolutely.
friend-DA over here.
No friend-DA.
One night, friend DA.
So speaking of Drag Race, I do have a question. Because just on the production side of things, because a lot of people want to know, like, first of all, like, is every day kind of like set like a 12-hour film day? And then what happens after you go back to the room? Also, are you allowed to say? Do you go? Is this?
I mean, my contract's been done and over with. They're like 18-hour days. They're long days. Up at 6, home at 2.
Up at 6.
And like
Home at 2.
Yeah, the amount of time
Back
I would
in
just
the
fall
room.
asleep on my couch, and like they give you little like these like little like apartment suites, and they would like come in and be like, "Oh, you have to get out," and I'm like, "What?"
It sounds.
And it'd be like 5-6 days in a row, and like when you go back to your house, your little apartment, you just scream.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, like I had Boa beside me, I had Jimbo across the hall, I had someone else beside me on this side. I can't remember who I had, but I would just hear us like screaming to our pillows, and I would just hear like Boa scream, and I'd be like, "Rah!"
Because the only thing that you have is your little your music, that the potential songs that you could lip sync to.
And every single RuPaul song.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Which
So
is,
it's a-
And you have
Which is
no
only-
phone, you have no
Nuh-uh.
TV,
so
you
you
have
had
nothing.
Nothing.
you had a library of 500 things to listen to.
Oh
'cause that's
yeah, lots
the
and lots of things to listen to.
So did you go back and scream into your pillow, but also be like listening to songs constantly, like just
No, because we had to listen to them all day. Every day we were hard ice or soft ice. Hard ice was like you'd be in a room with people and you would just like stare at the floor.
Wait,
And-
Which is insane.
sorry, what is that? What?
Hard ice means you can't say anything to anybody. You have to stare at the floor. And put
Literally.
your headphones in for like hours on end, just like
Because I feel like it's,
this.
even from John being on Survivor, it's like they want to catch everything on camera.
Everything. So you have
Yeah.
to be so quiet. And then they have like soft ice, which is like you could like talk, like how are you feeling? How are your feet? Like,
Oh god.
very like, but nothing like, no personal questions, no. And like, we could even watch the news,
Yeah, you
you
like
know,
you're,
because like
you're very
they
secluded.
make you want to like, and like it's like a pressure cooker situation, right? So they know they're making you go slowly crazy, and then they get the good TV. Like there was one moment, I don't even know if they caught it on TV because they just stopped filming, and I like dropped a sponge, and I was like, ugh. And I went to go pick it up, and Alona was like, God, you're such a bitch. What's wrong with you? And I was like, fuck you. And like the camera people were like
Scrambling, get
and
it,
they're
get
like,
it.
Bobo, stop. Bobo, stop. And I was like, you fucker. Like, I was just like, literally like going crazy because you just
But
pop.
it's also so fascinating. Like
You have a little thing too.
oh please. Oh that's oh thank you.
We got a thread. We got a wild thread.
See how we all just take care of each other. But that's what's like reality is like that. I do feel like reality. That's how they get. Also, Survivor, same thing. We're like, put them on an island. It's not just like what you're filming. Like these people are slowly fucking
Deteriorating.
Losing it.
And like,
by sleep, by just
Food,
constant action,
challenges,
being
like-
pushed and challenges and standing in heels.
I could not
and-
do Survivor.
No, we've talked about this,
Ooh,
and we were like,
outdoor,
absolutely.
cookware food.
But here's
No.
a question that
No.
we both wrote down and we realized. If there was another show besides Drag
The
Race,
traitors.
the
traitors, the
And here's our appeal
What
to the
reality-
traitors.
What reality
Traitors
show would
Canada,
you do?
come on. It's so good. I'm so good. You're right here.
Oh my
Star of the
god!
show. You'd
you
be
would
so good.
So good on
I
Traitors.
know. I would love to do the traitors. I always wanted to be on Big Brother. That's my other show that I always thought that would be super, super fierce. Just because I love the games. I love the physical challenge, the mental challenges. I like the social aspect of everything, the social game, like being really sneaky, alliances, and I do like the UK Big Brother because it's all like a pure social game where you have to like nominate people in front of you. You can't talk about anyone behind your back, or you lose things.
And see, like seeing you on Drag Race, like I wouldn't get that about you, but knowing you in real life,
yeah.
You would
I would
be
be
so
I'd be so
good.
good. I'd be like, can I have
You
any
see,
more
I
sex?
just like.
here's a question for both
know.
of you: if you were to go on Traitors, would you want to be a faithful
Traitor,
or
traitor, I don't want to be a traitor so bad. Are you crazy? Oh, I'd be so good at it too. I'd be
yeah.
so good. Me?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Who, me?
What?
It could never be.
Because I just be
my
crazy all the
God.
time.
No,
You?
Me?
What?
Yeah, what would you do? Reality show, any reality show.
Reality show. I've always wanted to do The Amazing Race.
You'd be really good at
Yeah,
that.
you'd be good at that. We
That'd
should
be
do it
fun.
together.
Actually, hilarious.
That'd be really
Hello,
good.
Amazing Race.
That would be really good.
Wouldn't that be good?
Yes.
Oh my god,
I
I feel
wanted
bad
to do
for
it, but
all the other
I wanted to
contestants.
Amazing
apply, but
Race.
you have to have a driver's license, and neither Pete and I do.
You don't have a driver's
no.
license. That's a whole other problem.
I'll be driving.
But yeah, I would say Amazing Race, and I think Big Brother would be something that I could do.
No.
Even though I'm a terrible liar, and I don't like that whole
fuck?
like it's written all over my face. Like I
Yeah.
can't. It's just out. Like I
You'd be a
can't.
bad traitor.
She'd be so good at being a faithful.
Yeah,
She'd be such a good faithful.
It would take you'd probably go all the way to the end with the faithfuls because everyone would be like, no, she's definitely a
You would
faithful.
know she's a faithful.
I just can't do like the really.
But if I was a traitor with you in the turret, I would go, they're never voting her out. We gotta get rid of her.
No!
Well, we talked about like going on Traitors together.
And not pretending not to know each other.
we don't know each other.
No, if we all, if
Who
all
are
three of
you?
us were
Oh
on
my God,
traitors
who
together,
are you?
I would too.
I'm sorry, but I would backstab the fuck out of because the game.
I would,
Oh,
yeah,
The
exactly.
game.
Exactly why I wouldn't want to be in the traitors
Sneaky
in
bitch.
the turret with you because you would throw me out
Under the
Bobo.
bus.
Yeah, she's a traitor for sure.
Under the bus.
Oh,
I'd
I
be
like,
like, yeah, you would. You'd be nasty.
you guys, Scarlett says something. She said something
She
weird.
said something the other
she
day.
says something, and I think she's. I don't want. I'm not saying.
I'm not allowed to say because she's a traitor.
Because, but like, I'm definitely a faithful.
Now
Okay.
I'm never doing a reality show with you.
Yeah, same.
If you thought before that
I'm
I
like,
would,
damn.
no.
You just gave us all your cards. I'm like, interesting.
See, here's mine. One, I thought I would be good at Survivor because I'm an Eagle Scout, but John, her husband's an Eagle Scout, and he made it like halfway through. So I was like, out the window. You know what I think I would be good at? Secretly, if I learned how to do it, Drag Race.
Okay.
I think if I learn how to do makeup, and I know it's a, but it's
that's the only thing you need to do is
if I learn
to be drag
makeup,
queen.
but
Okay.
the performance of it is so much the likability between because also
Oh, you think you're likable?
pube.
the style, the talent, the drive,
But I'm also-
aesthetic.
Also, but I've also just kind of because
Oh, so you're saying you think you could do what I can do?
no, not at all. I think
So on the next
I think
episode,
given
we
time.
will be putting Bobby
But then we
Blueberry
had fucking
in drag.
Shangela,
Yeah.
who was like in 2 months, comes
All
back.
right, so
this beautiful thing.
we'll put you in drag next
my
episode,
God.
Yeah.
and then we'll bring you to Revolver. We'll
What
see,
is-
we'll see
yeah,
how- we'll
let's
see how
have
good
it.
you do.
Fucking
Yeah, we'll
honestly,
see.
fuck
Well,
yeah.
I'll be
Actually,
the judge of that.
hilarious.
Honestly, give me a song.
Manic
Let
Monday?
me give you a song.
Manic
I'll do
Monday?
it.
Let's do it. I'll be the judge of
Please.
that.
I would
will
totally-
come and be the social media
I'll
and
be like-
videotaping person.
But
Videographer.
I'll have my cards.
Bobby BoBo?
I'm actually
Not Bobby BoBo.
Bobby BoBo.
Ah,
Bobby
I'm
BoBo?
actually not mad at
That's
that.
cute.
Okay, and what would your style be? Like, what would your...
Anything from these two closets?
Oh, God.
No, I think it would literally
You wouldn't
just...
fit my thing.
I would just do a Buffy season 1 through 7.
You'd be Buffy.
I would be Buffy, and I'd only
Your
be,
your whole personality is just Buffy.
But yeah,
Just
it would
walking
be-
everywhere with a steak.
Or Wicked.
Actually, no, that would be my drag name. Would be Buffy BoBo.
Okay.
Buffy
actually,
BoBo is actually
that's
freaking
cute.
adorable.
That's cute.
BBB.
But I just because it's like but also what I'm observing Drag Race and these women, drag queens complaining about the edit and all this stuff. I'm like, the thing is, part of the show that they don't show you is winning over the producers. Is part of the show.
Oh, you think you're a charmer.
But you have to charm the producers, where the producers are
He
like,
is a charmer.
It is part of, they don't say that, but I go, part of winning that show is winning the producers. If the producers don't like you, if you're a problem, if you're this or that, get out of here.
I hope the producers liked me. I was pretty crazy.
I mean,
But you made it to
obviously,
the
yeah.
end.
I guess so.
You made it to the end.
And were you happy with your edit?
I think so. I felt really bratty, but then I was like, I didn't know if I was just being really bratty or if the edit made me feel like that. But I was like, it didn't make me look mean. It just made me look like over it. But I was very angry most of the season.
No, but
Tired.
I feel like
Tired,
when
exhausted,
when
frustrated.
when we watched you, I feel like your edit was very much of like you grew and grew and grew to a point where like I'm rooting for you.
For you,
Yes,
yeah.
you finally won a challenge. Let's go to the finale. I felt like by the end, like that's who I was rooting for. And I'm not just saying that because you're my friend. I was literally.
Because you're
Like,
I'm saying it because you're my worst enemy.
I'm like, honey, flattery gets you everywhere.
But sitting there with your husband, going like, I would not be mad at all if Bobo won. Oh my God, come
not
on,
be mad.
come
So
on.
close. I mean, we love Priyanka.
We love.
Damn, so close, man.
So
Yeah.
close. Okay, well,
Woo!
with that said, would you do it again?
Would you do Drag
yeah.
Race again?
100%.
In a heartbeat. In a
Yeah.
heartbeat. I had a great time. It was so fun. And I've also, like we talked about, I've also evolved so much since then. I've become a different person. I look different. I'm much more confident. Even the skills that I learned in Drag Race. Like, Drag Race is very sink or swim. So many episodes, I was like, I cannot do that. I don't like that. And it was just like, well, either you do it or you go home.
What was your worst?
Every fucking
challenge?
sewing challenge.
Sewing.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
oh
I
my God.
Have we been working on that? Yeah.
No, yes.
Have we been working on
Yes,
that?
I've been working on it. No, I have not improved. It's just like
Someone get out the sewing machine.
I have one in my house too.
I've never
But
seen it out.
To me, it's right in the living room. It's right in that chest. But to me, it's like a pattern. It looks like ancient alien calligraphy to me. Like I just don't get it. I'm good at embellishing. I can whip stitch.
You can bedazzle.
I can
days.
hand stitch things.
You're crafty.
I mean,
but
I
just not
got
a
through.
sewer.
I was safe in my first sewing challenge. I was top in the second one was better because the second one was a design challenge. It was unconventional materials, so it was
Crafty.
yeah.
You're very crafty.
So like, remember those orange headpieces that we all had? Like I made all those for us. Like,
yes.
So like stuff like that where I could just like make shit out of junk. Mm-hmm. I'm good at. And then I won my last one. I don't know how I did that.
No, but I feel like you are, in my eyes, you are not a sewer, but crafty. You could.
And you
could-
adapted with the situation.
like it was,
that's
it
the
was
only way to
sink
survive
or
those
swim.
kinds of things.
Actually,
yeah.
we weren't allowed to talk to each other. And I like as soon as the boxes rolled in, I was like, oh my God.
Earthquake? Was it an earthquake? What's that? Who was that?
Stop.
Pause.
Pause.
Stop.
Pete.
Oh, hey, baby.
Pete!
What's up?
Don't stop. Keep rolling.
Yeah,
Pete's
me
here.
too.
We are definitely on.
Yeah.
We are definitely on.
Pete's here. I know. I'm the editor, and this is
What's
still. Okay, so sewing sewing is not your
Not my
favorite.
strong suit. It's like when I see a pattern, it's like ancient alien calligraphy. Oh, Alona. We were allowed to talk to each other. I saw the boxes come in on episode 1, and I was like, oh my God, it's a sewing challenge. And the whole episode, I was like, I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. That's it. That's it. That's it for me. I was so upset. And then, thank God Juice Box was so bad.
And lemons.
Yeesh.
Ooh.
Well, at least lemon's sickening.
Lemon is sickening.
Yeah. Juice.
But the outfits.
What was I saying?
It was a warranted.
Oh, yeah.
It was a warranted top.
You really think
Bottom.
you know everything.
No, but it was a warranted bottom too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Alona, so I had my
Yes, I know.
what was it?
everything.
It was a Calgary Glam Peed box is what
Oh, yeah.
is what I had. And Alona was like, I was like, I don't know how to make chaps. And Alona like drew measured me behind when they weren't looking and drew it a pattern out. And like I cut it and like she was like told me, okay, do this. And so Alona like helped me do my chaps. And then
Aw.
I had the idea. I was like, for my bra, and I had like 1,000 scarves, handkerchiefs, those bandanas, and I went, oh my God, Brittany slaved for you. So then I like did the arms, and so then I was like, okay, I got this.
We're back to the pop divas.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
And then my last one, Jimbo was so funny. If you ever ask her about her trying to get me to understand how to make a hood, I wish they showed that on the show. I was like, yeah, so I'm just gonna like cut a circle here and put it over my head. And she was like, no, you need 4 pieces. And I was like, but I only have 1 piece of fabric. She goes, yes, so you have to make 4 pieces. And I was like, but how? I only have 1 piece. And Jimbo literally like took my notebook. I was like, Bobo, like this, like this, like this, like this, cut, sew. I was like, oh.
Have you ever heard of scissoring?
Apparently not.
Apparently never.
Nope.
You heard it here first.
But-
Bobo's never scissored.
But I lined something for the first time, like my cape that I wore for the episode I won, finally. I lined it because halfway through us doing our outfits, they were like, oh, so the guest judge is going to be Michelle Visage. I was like,
You better line that.
Shit your fucking cap.
Better have a hem.
so,
Yeah, shit your hood.
so
Better have
here's
a
the thing. So my hem on everything, here's a funny story. I didn't know how to thread my bobbin, and there was only 4 of us left. So my cape has like 5 different color threads in it because once my machine would run out, I would put it under it. And I would go find
No.
an Limited Queen's machine,
No.
take it, continue sewing, and then that one would be done. And I would put that one under, and I would find another Limited Queen sewing machine. I just kept finding sewing machines that
Listen,
were
you
already
adapt.
threaded.
Adapt. We said that.
Because at
You know
that
what,
point, it was
though?
top 4, so they were like, "You're on your own, sis." And Jimbo was like, "I tried to help you with that stupid ass hood."
But I've been taught how to thread a fucking bobbin and talk about alien.
hard.
I'd rather
It's hard.
fly a
It's
spaceship
hard,
to Mars
because
and
you
thread
gotta
a
do
bobbin.
the top thing with the bottom thing and get them all together like this, and then the thing, and
The
then the
fuck are they
thing.
talking about?
I
Like,
don't
I'm
even
sorry,
know.
you know what? Like, Elon,
Girl.
I'll get in one of your rocket ships and go to Mars before
Guys,
we
one of the dogs is scratching at the
Pete,
door.
stop scratching at the
Stop
door.
scratching at the
Pete, just come in.
Pete's been known to
Okay.
scratch the door.
Can you open that door? If it's Presley, he can come in. It's probably Presley. Presley is going to come as a guest.
Just hold on. Or come here.
It's fine.
Presley,
Hello.
There we go.
Hello,
All right.
my darling.
We have a new guest here now.
Good boy.
Yes.
Presley.
Oh my God, not again.
He's the only one here who knows how to
Why?
thread a bobbin.
So, as you're new, a couple of years through, how long now have you been in LA?
2.
2 years.
Oh, wow. It
2
feels like a
years.
years. 2
Feels
years
like
next
1
month.
million years.
It's my 2-year anniversary at the end of the month.
Congratulations.
Let's have a party.
Wow.
Okay.
Favorite thing about living in Los Angeles and least favorite thing?
Favorite thing about living in Los Angeles, the people, you guys, honestly, the sunshine,
Correct.
the opportunities. It's gorgeous, it's glamorous, it's Hollywood. And at the end of this, at the same thought, the least thing is the people. The traffic is crazy, and just like it's just like a trip. In 2 years, I've been through 2 earthquakes, a fire, and a flood.
Well, let's talk about the fires
Oh
for a
yeah,
second.
we lived.
The fires is a big
We
deal.
lived-
We lived
a
through the
weekend,
fires
honey,
together.
okay.
We trauma bonded over the fires
Because
together.
your place is close to the fires. This place is close to the fires.
Yeah.
I was just down in the next section from the fires, but with those sunset fires, it was scary for us.
Yeah, so Bobo
Yeah.
and Josh were over here helping me take down huge Christmas decorations that I was being very lazy about taking down and I needed help with.
I was so busy that day.
You were he was occupied.
He was busy.
And
business.
we were literally just bopping around the house and Pete actually called us and said, I think that Running Canyon.
There's some yellow smoke over running Canada. I
there's
said, no
a
way.
fire.
And I walk outside of your house and just the
whole
mouth of hell we're staring into.
Yeah.
That's how crazy. It was so fast. It
So
was
these ones were so,
fast.
all of it was so fast.
But I do have to say, like, thank goodness for the sunset fire truly was taken care of by the NYPD.
NYPD. Where are
Whatever
we?
the fuck. The LA, NY, New York, whatever the fuck.
Our first responders.
Our first
first
responders.
responders.
Our firefighters here in LA really killed it with the sunset fire because it was so super scary for hours.
Yeah.
And they really nailed it. And like,
Yeah,
shout
when-
out. I just had to say to our
when the
firefighters.
hotel
Yeah.
across my street, we were watching it on the news catch on fire. That's when I was like, okay, we're turning off the TV for the rest of the night.
Yeah, and we were out front of my house freaking out on the phone with our, parents and significant others and friends, and just Bobo looked at me and I just went,
Run.
I grabbed Bobo by the face, like I literally remember this, and I said, we need to go to your house. We need to get Pete. We need to get Harley. We need the dog.
I was like-
we need
I-
your
I was like-
documents. We gotta go.
And she's
I
like,
remember
go, start walking. And I was like,
we turned all the sprinklers
Okay.
on in the house. We moved the barbecue. We called my mom on how to turn the
didn't
gas
you put
on.
the hose in the pool too?
Yeah, we were
and, you hose everything
we
down?
were trying everything, and we all started running down Hollywood Boulevard towards your house. And I remember it just feeling like we were in some sort of strange Armageddon that.
Because also they don't tell you something
The
just
panic.
like
The
truly the
absolute
panic of of packing what's the most important thing
that's
to
a-
you.
Oh my God.
And
The
it's
bags.
truly a mind fuck.
Yeah,
My
what
favorite
was-
thing though about this whole story is that they went to Bobo's house. Pete and Bobo and Taya packed everything, and they came over here because it was just a little bit safer than their place, and they stayed for about a week. They lived here.
No, we
you're
had
missing a whole
we had
section.
evacuated-
You're
we had
missing a
evacuated-
whole
section.
section.
We had to evacuate again to our friends.
Yeah. So
What,
halfway
3
through
dogs,
running down Hollywood
5
Boulevard.
people.
Yeah, halfway through running down Hollywood Boulevard, and there's people running into the street crying with their art in one arm and a dog in the other. And we looked at Bobo and we were like, we have to go back to the house and get our stuff. So Josh and I went back to the house. You ran home, and we finished getting everything ready here. I packed the bags, got the dogs ready, did everything. And then Violetta, you, and Pete and Harley all showed up, and we packed up the car.
Immediately went to Josh's with
And went
4
to
of us and
Josh's.
3 dogs. Hey, what's up? And Josh's 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, and we bunkered down there for 24 hours, watched the news, wanted to cry every 5 seconds because we didn't know what was going to happen. And then the next day everyone came here, and I had summer camp for a week.
Yeah, we did. It was the best. That was a fun week, though.
Yeah,
It was a fun week.
I loved
the-
it.
the
Let's
winds
just
were-
do it again just because.
Just because.
just because.
The winds were still going, and
Yeah.
things were still scary.
Yes, and I mean,
But-
the city was still absolutely on fire. We were just in a zone that had been taken care of, and because of the
We got
night
very
of the
lucky.
sunset fires, the winds are actually calm, so they were able to get helicopters
Calmer.
calmer,
It
but they
was
were able to
still-
get helicopters out to do the from the sky dumping of water
and we
stuff.
slayed in 6 hours. You raised over $800.
Yeah,
over
we did
$1,000.
We did the
They did.
fundraiser
That
the
was
next
lovely.
day.
Then we
They
raised,
did a
then we raised another
fundraiser,
$1,100.
I think that was Tuesday, and on Friday night, these two
Went to
threw
Target,
a
got
fundraiser
all of our
at the Wild,
all these
and
things
it
together.
was really cool.
And
and people-
we did what we could.
It was really cool though to see like we were saying what's missing maybe a little bit from LA, but in that moment we really saw community.
Yeah.
And we really
Oh,
saw
yeah.
people coming together, dropping things off, and
Yeah, it
So
was
much stuff.
amazing.
People kept bringing, bags of clothes and food and different things, and all
was
the money
emotional.
that
It was
the
cool.
money
it was,
that we
it was
raised.
nice to see how much what we could do, what everyone could do in a crisis to still make sure to think about other people while we're still dealing with our own crises. Crises.
Crises.
It was really cool to see.
High five.
We did that.
Absolutely. I mean, I went. I donated.
Yeah.
And just honestly, the community and the city, of Los Angeles, the city of West Hollywood, and everyone that came out and helped support, and all the money that we raised, we gave to the Red Cross, as well as donating, to the YMCA, all the actual stuff that we got, which was a bunch of food and clothing.
Impulse LA came and helped us out and
they sponsored the event.
Oh yeah.
Gave free drinks out for every donation. So thank you so much, Impulse LA.
Thank you, Impulse.
Yeah, it was very special. It was a stressful time, but I was so thankful to have everybody here under one roof and kind of literally like make a joke about it, but like trauma bonding over this experience and being able to be there for each other because it was petrifying. The whole city was in tears.
It was
basically
apocalyptic.
Yeah.
It was really
it was terrifying.
because for us like
it felt like Mad Max. It
was Mad Max.
It literally felt like one of those like end of the world movies. It's like sirens are going off, cars are crashing into trees.
Yeah, that night. Oh my god.
We have bandanas on our faces because it was just like black in the sky. Like it was. And we were doing sober January.
Well,
and then we were running with our suitcases, trying to help other people along the way. And then Pete stopped to get cigarettes somewhere and comes out with a 2-4 of Fireball. We went, yep, fuck that.
It was
sober January didn't last long here in Los
Angeles.
Angeles.
We're gonna die dry.
See, we were one zone over, and we were right next to evacuation, and our mother-in-law lives in Beechwood, up in the hills. So we were like, I go, girl.
Get out,
and we will come meet you.
Yeah.
So we grabbed our stuff and just we drove through the chaos, and it was very turn left, turn right, don't go that way.
I was speeding down the side streets like.
And it was also rush hour. It was also like 5:30. Every car is trying to get on the highway. Every car is trying to get out of the hills.
Everyone's trying to go south. Everyone was going from here to there.
The traffic was the craziest thing. Everyone was just like going insane. There's no way to get in a car. Like, we were stuck in traffic for a hot minute until we started getting to West Hollywood. And then you go to West Hollywood, and West Hollywood was like, everyone was just like shopping and acting like normal. Like,
and
how are you guys?
4 blocks over.
We're like,
oh my god.
like just like panting, like stinking, like my clothes felt like smoke for fucking days.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about this earlier about my backyard. Like it took and still to this day, I'm finding soot and things like just covered in dust. And like we're already a dusty city because of the traffic and everything. But it was so much worse than like our lungs. My allergies were so bad for weeks.
And we can wrap this up, but I will say the funniest part about all of this was everybody getting back home, getting back to their places, and opening your bags.
Oh yeah, what was in your panic bag? Let's go through our panic
What was
bags.
in your panic bag?
My panic bag. I wish that we had taken video of this because
we should have done
unboxing.
We should have done unboxing videos.
So I had
our panic bags.
I had like all the dogs' food, the treats, all their things that they needed. Hello, Presley. I had passports, those important documents, which thank God I was able to find quickly, and a lot of like sporty black outfits because I just had my bags ready from traveling the week before.
We just went to the gym.
Yeah,
so
and
I
grabbed my wrestling bag because I always have my wrestling gear and everything in this bag ready to go. So I threw that in the car. But in the big duffel, like it had looked like I had scooped all my designer bags like into the bag, all the sunglasses. I was like, what am I? Another problem was like people were looting everywhere, and I was on like a neighborhood.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, sorry about the looting.
But like I was on a neighborhood app, and people were getting looted in my neighborhood, and I was like, not today. You're not getting the Balenciaga this time. But yeah, my priorities were.
My bag looked a lot different.
Your bag, I heard,
my bag
was
looked a lot different.
My
bag had a DJ deck, some photos. Some Harry Potter wands.
The wands. It's the wands for me. The wands. And I kept asking you, do you have your passports and your documents? But I have a wand.
With 3 pieces of art and 3 wands going, I don't know what to pack. And Violetta went, what about the Louboutins? And I said, grab as many as you can. And my mom was like, get out of the house. Rhea's calling me, you're calling me, just leave. I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, should I get the fruit?
Grabbed some. I remember you grabbed like 2 wigs. You're like, my human hair wigs and the Louboutins.
And then I had a show to do, and I was like,
What is left?
And then you're like, well, I have a full closet. I was like, thank God. I think I ended up wearing one of your outfits because
At the fundraiser, we were both wearing like cat suits that I
yeah,
had.
because I packed like the jacket to that skirt and the skirt to that outfit, and like just it was.
Wasn't Pete in one of the bags? You open one of the bags, you're like, Pete!
Oh my God, there you are.
There you are.
Because it is a true panic that you don't know what you're grabbing.
Yeah, and like
moment.
I looked at all my stuff, and like that's 18 years of drag is in that closet, and I literally was like, I was smelling all my stuff because like some of my outfits I swear still smell like tour, and I was like, oh, please don't let me say goodbye. Like, please don't let this be the last time that I
like
see
your
all
whole
my
story.
stuff. Also, I just looked up and I really like those red boots. Sorry, my ADHD kicked in. I was like, ooh, what are those?
There's a matching jacket too. There's a matching jacket.
Uh-oh.
But yeah.
Well, I traded you in this stuff that I brought you back, so now I'm gonna.
So now you're gonna
it's
trade
like,
back.
Now I'm gonna take some other stuff.
You know.
You really learn what's important in those moments. So you know what? We're glad you're here.
We're glad we all survived.
Fires.
We did it, gang. We did it.
So going back to, the moving and LA and all the, things you love and don't love, like, what do you think as a Canadian entertainer, the American dream coming here means to you? Or what does that represent?
Honestly, what it used to mean to me before all this shit going on is success. I think the American dreams to me was success and doing something that you love to do, doing something that you were good at doing. I worked hard on my visa, and my visa is the alien of extraordinary abilities, honey. And
that's on the visa, right?
That's on the
Literally,
visa. And the main thing they say is, why should you do what you do in the States? You have to be the best at what you do, the best in your field. And to me, I always said, be around people that are better than you. Be around people that are higher up in your field. Be around people that are smarter than you or can run faster than you, or just people that could encourage you to do more. I feel
you don't want to be the smartest person in the room.
No,
what
because
do you have to learn?
Why do you have to learn? What more do you have to learn?
I can't teach. I don't mind being the smartest person in the room sometimes, but
No,
I
for
don't
real.
want a majority.
And
You want to be inspired.
how can you learn? How
Yeah,
can
and
you be
like
the
there's so
best?
many times where like back in Canada, I even feel like people took my talent down to get me on their level. And coming here, I was like, whoa, people actually like me. I'm learning from everybody every single day. Being in West Hollywood, looking up at the hills, it's like, that's where I'm gonna be, honey. So it's very inspiring to be in LA. It's inspiring to be around, no matter what you're doing, if you're an actor, you're a wrestler, a drag queen, a singer, we're all going for the same goal. And that's inspiring to have a whole city of people all like with that energy of going for success and going for
truly
that goal.
nobody's working against you or you like no one's working against you. Yes, everyone's like really working for themselves,
All trying,
but
yeah.
nobody's working against you.
I didn't get here by myself. It like you know what I mean. It took a village. You guys help me out with things. I feel like I help you guys out with things. I lean on my sisters and my friends all the time because like I said, I'm not the best of the best, but I'm going to be. But what is that?
What is that? Yeah.
What does success mean, right? Mm-hmm. And so LA
It means I can
was,
finally rest.
Yeah.
I'm the best.
I don't think that's gonna happen to any of us anytime soon. But
Once
we can
Bobo and
dream.
I reach the top of the mountain, we create another one. Okay, we're gonna keep
and I'm like,
going.
keep going because these coattails are.
And Bobby's on the sled,
I'm
like
on
eating
the
ice cream cone.
Well, just saying like what, like saying, and a lot of people say this about Los Angeles is like not having people that are completely honest or don't treat you well, and I think that that's something that we as friends in our friend group are very lucky to have, and that we can lean on each other and inspire each other and continue to grow together, and I just love that.
I feel like we want to talk about coattails, that we all are sharing the same coat.
We all
And
got the coattails.
sometimes
I got one hand on yours, you got one hand on hers.
But let me know who's gonna have the longest coattails, because we're riding those too.
I just want the fastest coattails. That's who
We're all trying to grow.
Mama, get me on All Stars and I'll try.
Yes,
okay.
we
So
need
let's
it.
go,
We
let's
need
go.
it.
Get her on Traitors and she'll murder.
But also like
Murder.
what you were saying just now about like LA people that people aren't nice. Like you hear so many things. Oh, people from LA are such bitches. Even when I first came here like 14 years ago, I was like, oh, everyone is so superficial. But that's when you're hanging out with the wrong people.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And once you get into that groove of the people that you mesh with, it's like, and then I feel like once you're confident, if you're confident in Hollywood, people will come up to you and people will, hey, I feel like a lot of times
Find
when
your tribe.
I'm out, people are like, hi, I'm so-and-so. What's your name? What do you do?
But now that you're here and integrated, it's like, and we have our Judys. We have we will go back to the house and we will pour our hearts out and our deepest fears and our
Sunday
deepest,
night,
our
everyone in the
deepest
kitchen taking turns crying.
Literally. But now that
I don't know what you're talking about.
now that you're an LA person, when you have a new person come up to you, it's like, I prefer the fake. If I don't know you, let's keep it glossy.
Let's keep it. Oh, hey, girl. Hey,
girl.
Bobby loves it.
I love it because
let me turn my brain off for about 10 minutes and just have this
and
conversation
just kiki,
with you.
and then but that's like you keep it real for your real ones.
Yeah,
You go
totally.
back to the house and
I'm
we
so
all just
thankful.
pour our hearts out and
Yeah.
love each other and gush and praise each
That's
other.
weird. You never loved me when we come back to the house.
We'll get there. I'm busy loving Pete.
Okay.
And risen up Pete going, these
gosh.
foes inside. But yeah, no, you're LA. And I'll
You're
say
LA
this.
and you're not going anywhere, baby.
What's your favorite thing to do in LA?
Come to Taya Valkyrie's house and sit in the pool.
Fucking correct.
The country club will be open all season.
Coming to the country club.
Because
is
also
my
she
favorite.
moved in here in October, so we haven't had a
I know.
summer
I thought
here
about that.
yet.
I was like, why have I been in your pool? I'm like, oh yeah,
Because we haven't had a summer yet. It's just begun.
Yeah, definitely Taya Valkyrie's pool.
The Holocaust Museum.
Oh yeah, totally.
Love to drive by it.
Love. What's up, girl? My AMC pass. I get 3 movies a week.
It's 4 now. They just changed it.
4?
4 movies
It's
a week.
4.
I'm like, girl,
That's too many.
But you know what? We just
How many times can you see Wicked?
we do
Unless AMC is sponsoring us, then
I'm like,
make it
we
5.
just do double features. We go see a movie, go out, have lunch, come back here, and go see another movie.
Oh, you know what? Okay, that's great. That's a perfect segue too.
Oh.
I'm gonna do some just spitfires.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie? Your favorite movie?
Wicked. I like.
That's the best answer you could have given.
Can you even ask that right now? I was gonna say now, currently, and then I was like, Wicked. That's until Wicked for Good comes out, and then it'll be the Wicked series.
Yeah. If I
And then
knew,
once it comes
if I knew
out-
how to edit this person rocking a rocket ship out of the chair.
We'll find a way. Google.
Correct.
We'll YouTube it.
Great. Then my second question is, what's your favorite movie? In case you didn't hear,
Wicked.
It's a Wicked.
It's Wicked.
Favorite television show?
Sex and the City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, love that.
Your favorite artist?
Pink.
Well,
Okay.
we know that.
Your favorite song?
Currently,
Just currently.
right now, Garden of Eden, Lady Gaga.
I knew it.
I fucking love Garden of Eden.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's been my jam.
So when we go to Gaga in Miami, she will
Woo!
be
I'm
sobbing
gonna
during
lose it.
Garden of Eden.
I'm gonna lose it.
Who's your favorite husband?
Pete.
Okay, yeah.
That one.
okay.
That one,
He's
that
also
one.
my favorite husband
Yeah, I
after
bet.
mine.
Yeah.
And John?
My second.
David's 2, Pete's 1.
My second. Would
What
be,
about John?
My second would be John.
John's
David.
easily number 6.
Okay.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, no.
Okay, what is your most controversial take?
What is my most controversial take? Can we take a bathroom break?
What?
Can we take a bathroom break?
We can take a bathroom break. So, if you want to know Bobo's most
Controversial.
controversial
Tune in
takes,
next week.
No, okay.
wait until this commercial break, which is probably going to be Bobo's Monday night show.
At Manic Monday
Yay!
at the We'll be right back.
Mwah.
Hey, Podcast Land, it's me, Scarlett BoBo, your RuPaul's Drag Race Canadian Season 1 runner-up, icon, diva, circus freak, legend star, here to tell you about my incredible weekly industry night drag show party called Manic Mondays. The only party with weekly themes such as circus, musical, misfit, and mannequin, topped with gorgeous go-go boys and out-of-this-world drink specials. Wow! Weekly performances by your favorite hosts, Nyx, Bibble, Violetta, and me, Scarlett, with surprise guests each and every single week. It all starts at 9 p.m. with Game Time Live with your host, Jupiter, and DJ Scarlett BoBo. Come play some fierce games.
$3 drink specials on the hour, $10 Manic Martinis all night long. Manic Mondays, baby!
Revolver Video Bar, 8851 Santa Monica Boulevard, in the heart of West Hollywood.
Okay, we're back. The
back.
dog is gone.
The dog?
Oh, yeah.
Presley's gone.
Presley disappeared.
So we left off with what is maybe your most controversial take.
We have a few controversial hot takes. Drag queens that should not be doing drag.
Agreed.
Yes, Bobby. My controversial hot take.
Agreed.
My controversial hot take is
Cis white males who think they can do drag race and win.
Exactly. The idea that drag is for everybody because, honey, it's not. Bobby Blueberry, drag is not for everybody. Some people just show up in really basic, striped, plain shirts and, a decent dress pant from Zara and say, I could get on Drag Race and
Okay, first
do
of
my
all,
makeup.
I have
honey,
access.
This is my hot take. Thank you very much.
I have access to not Zara.
And she
However,
still shows up like this telling me what she should be doing in drag. Sure, honey.
I will just say this.
What? What, honey?
I wore heels for 20 minutes once, and I wanted to
Oh, cry me a
kill
river, Mary.
myself.
Cry me a
I don't know
river.
how you do
on.
it. I don't know
Relax.
how you guys wear heels.
And you said what
Horrible.
you said earlier.
I'm going out
And you
in
said what
front.
you said.
Wow.
I would still win, and they'd be like, first drag queen to ever win with
Converse on.
4 centimeters
I
heel.
wish I had your confidence.
Oh my.
Okay, but what? We're all laughing. We're having a great time. But what controversial take?
Okay, pop culture reference, hot controversial take would be, I actually like Dr. Sleep more than The Shining. Sorry, I know The Shining is some cinematic masterpiece of a movie, but Mama, when they explained what The Shining was with Rebecca Ferguson,
Melting.
oh my God, Rebecca Ferguson ate that movie, honey. I have watched Dr. Sleep.
Wait,
like
Rebecca
10
Ferguson is in that?
Yes, and she's amazing.
And he's back.
She's
so
she's the
good.
witch that tries to steal all the Shining.
Witch?
Yes. Witch.
Okay, so
Oh,
we're
now
back
she's got- Have
then.
you never seen Dr. Sleep?
No, but how many?
What?
How many?
Oh my God! It's
how
like, swear
many-
to God, it's better than the first one. I
How
swear to
many
God.
songs are there in that movie?
There's that.
Is it a music?
Okay, here's a good one. I don't even know why I didn't think of this one. My controversial hot take is I actually enjoyed the Snow White movie.
I have not seen it, but
Mama,
I'm tired of
no.
the incels.
Okay, I get it. Whatever the song they gave for the Evil Queen was so bad,
Yeah, okay.
and Gal Gadot, who she's a Zionist now, so we don't like her. But that's Wonder Woman. I used to love her.
Wonder Woman 1 is so good.
So good.
You want to talk about a hot take? If someone said Wonder Woman 2 was better
Okay,
than
but
1, that is
like,
the worst
over.
take I've ever heard.
Period.
But I will say,
Like, it-
we need Wicked for a good trailer
Now.
because I am tired of the incels complaining about Snow White. I am so tired.
I mean, you know what? Like
tired.
Rachel Zegler's song,
Once
Upon a Wish.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
She's so good. I like her.
I have to go watch it. I haven't watched
You don't.
it.
Gal Gadot's moments are a little cringy.
Very.
They're a lot
Okay.
cringy. But Rachel
Kal-El,
Zegler.
no. Max Lord, you have to have the stone. Terrible. She's not great.
I thought you didn't see the movie.
No, that's from Wonder Woman 2.
Okay.
But you.
I was waiting for you to do your classic Bobby. Trash.
I mean, I don't want to call Gal Gadot trash. I don't want to, but I fucking will.
Oh.
Trash.
All right, well, let's segue into our
Game.
game that we like to play. And your
Yay.
first time playing the I like that, I don't like that with our off-screen hot boy. Garçon Jean.
Daddy
I'll
John.
read off. The game is you basically
Say you like it or you
tell
don't.
us what you think.
It's basically hot takes.
Hot
Okay.
takes.
Bad stuff.
Hot
All right,
cakes.
Here we go. Cold pizza.
Dude, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm lactose intolerant and cold. Anything
Yeah,
that's hot.
Bobo
no.
can't have anything with cheese.
I'll eat it. I'll eat cold cheese.
Anything that was meant to be hot that is now cold needs to be reheated.
All right, she doesn't like that.
I'll eat cold pizza. You?
You're trash.
I don't like that.
You don't. I'll eat
Yeah,
it.
you really
I
don't.
don't
like
care. I'll eat it cold.
Putting ice in red wine.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah, I like
You
that.
fucking
It's like
kidding
it's like a
me.
little wine spritzer. It's like I love
I'm totally okay with it.
Oh yeah, red wine with some Diet Coke and some ice cubes.
The Diet Coke.
Honey, it's like a little a
Oh
sangria.
my God. That is the Gal Gadot of drinks.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, but ice and red wine,
And Coca-Cola.
I would.
Okay, fine, Dr. Pepper.
No,
Yeah.
bring back the
Oh
fires.
my God.
How about adults who drink milk?
I don't like that.
Wow, that was quick. Why? Okay.
I don't like that.
Like soy milk or
No, like
any kind of-
regular cow milk.
Oh yeah, like that's
Like-
it's gross. It's thick. It's
Adults who drink milk are serial killers. Put it in the papers. Check
Done.
the basement for the bodies.
We don't like that.
Okay, I got some for Bobby. Versace.
Oh, God.
Oh, my
Here we
God.
go again with
I
brands.
mean, I will wear Versace if it doesn't say Versace.
I like that because I think that Donatella leaving Versace and stepping down as a creative director is kind of sad because I really enjoyed her time.
Yes.
I like that.
Me too.
Fendi.
Me too. What'd you say?
Fendi.
Oh, God, John.
Fendi, offensive.
Fendi,
I don't care
Fendi.
about.
Ugh.
I don't care about labels. I mean, the only label
look at
I
her.
care
Clearly.
about.
Yeah, clearly. Look at her.
The only thing I care about is I
is
love
Marshall's?
taking long,
Is your Marshall's
leisurely
mug?
walks
Ross.
down the aisle of Marshall's.
Marshall.
People who use speakerphone in public.
Oh.
Okay,
Don't like that, girl.
Here we
I
go.
don't like
Get
that.
a headset.
Get-
Put on your phone. I don't need to hear your
Earbuds.
conversation. I don't like that.
Figure it out.
People who like play like music out of their fucking phones,
Girl,
drowned. Just drowned.
Just jump for all of us, please. I'll wait. I'll wait for the next turn.
Just jump.
Waking up early on vacation.
I don't like that.
No. I don't care. I don't care what adventure we have planned. If I don't want to get up, you can do without me.
Yeah.
I don't need to be.
I don't need to go spelunking.
Okay. I saw it last week. We don't need it. What's splunking? What's splunking?
I don't know.
You didn't know what cave
I
diving
had to be
was?
honest. Waking up early on vacations, I can't speak to this because I never fucking have,
Oh.
and I never will. God, unless it's to catch a flight out of fucking
Yeah, well, that's-
Ohio.
Oh.
Sorry, we just lost Ohio.
Espresso martinis.
Love it.
Love
We
Love that.
Split
Can we
screen.
have one right
love
now?
it.
We love it.
We love it.
I want one as soon as I get the body.
Mojitos.
Love it.
Love it.
Especially
Love it.
out on vacation.
Yeah, especially on vacation by the pool.
I'm going through a mojito moment right
We'll have
now.
to learn how to make mojitos for the pool.
Mai Tais.
Okay.
No, because I don't like that because they have milk in them.
Do they have milk?
No, that's a pina colada. I like a Mai Tai.
Yeah, I'll drink a Mai Tai. Mojitos is like that. I think I'm
Mojitos
calling it
is my
now.
number one.
Mojitos is
sexy.
the summer.
Like a
the drink of the
like
summer.
a mint cucumber mojito.
I can make it. I'll make it in the summer at the pool.
Oh yeah, you used to
Yeah,
run a bar.
Yeah, bartender.
Yeah,
Yes,
bartender.
run a bar. I know where to get mint.
Okay,
Sleeping with socks on.
I don't like that.
I don't like
no,
it.
Unless
I'm
I'm freezing. Unless it's freezing
Yeah.
cold.
My toes all day. I have socks on. I need my toes to like.
Here's
and,
okay.
And I
You need
always,
them to
I
do
always
this?
have my feet outside of the blanket.
You
Like, I have to
fucking have your feet outside of the blanket?
Always.
I'm sorry,
Always.
but that is how monsters kill people. No. I just had a quick question because I know this is a topic. It's socks, whatever, sleeping with socks on. How do you sleep? Do you sleep comfort? Are you in a comfort? Are you just comforted up?
Oh, I like all the things around me.
All the things.
Yeah,
Like-
because
people
need
have
to
heated
like
blankets.
pillow. No, I like pillows. Like we sleep with like a
So
ton
many
of pillows.
So
What
many
about
pillows.
you?
Well,
So
now,
many pillows.
Now I've got
And a
now I've
weighted
got all my
blanket.
pillows. I've got Harley at my feet. I've got Luna now, smelling like shit, right by her fucking
Luna is
pillow.
their second dog.
Oh, Luna dick.
Luna dick.
Okay.
I go military. I have one pillow, one sheet.
Ooh.
I would
Oh, you are
I-
a murderer.
Yeah, you are a
murderer.
fucking serial killer. You are Pete. You are Pete. The first time I ever went over to Pete's
God.
bachelor pad when we first started dating, it was one flat, thin pillow, one thin little bed sheet, and he went, "Let's go to bed." And I was like, "Okay, so we're gonna share this pillow."
You are a murderer. I am
Psychopath.
Psychopath.
If you want to defeat a murderer, you have to sleep like a murderer.
God.
All right, next
Ugh.
question.
Next question.
Tipping culture.
We like that.
Baby, let's just
Tip-
real
like
quick.
tip people? Yeah.
20% or more. If it's bad service, 20%. And I know you guys are Canadian. I don't know how it
No, if it's bad
No,
service,
same,
I'm doing
same.
15.
But if it's bad service, I'm still doing 20.
No, if it's bad service, if it's good service, I'm like at 25. If it's bad service, I need to let them know that I'm still tipping you, but this was bad.
This is so embarrassing because me and David are like, if
18,
it's bad, if it's
18,
bad,
18's like noticeable, but 15's like, I did a bad job.
See-
How about it like Starbucks or like?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No.
Especially a Starbucks out of the airport when it's $15.
Well,
for
here's
a-
I
I tip
understand.
$1 for a coffee. If I get 2 coffees, $2. If I get 3
I
coffees, $3.
understand,
But it's the
but,
prices
like-
are going up. But I'm like, I get 1 coffee. Here's $1.
I've been to the
Coffee.
grocery store and it asks if I want a tip. Like,
For
what are we
what?
doing? What are we doing?
For who?
The vape shop. I'm sorry. The lube shop. No, I'm sorry. What's safer? They have a tip thing on the thing, and they
A tip thing
for
on the
the,
thing.
for to buy a pack of gum. It's only one place. Everybody calm down, okay?
What's
Before you
happening?
come
What's
for them, and
happening?
we don't even name
Why are
them.
you screaming at us?
You know.
Relax.
shit.
But I want to say
Because
though,
he sleeps with
Da-
one pillow.
Fucking
He's a
psychopath.
psychopath.
My
But David and I
God.
go out to dinner, and it's bad service, and we tip 20%, and we're like, fuck them.
Well, how are they going to learn?
Like, I was just listening to that. I'm like, great. She's like, fuck that. I get 20%. And they're like, eight those faggots up.
From us, we're like, we get home, we're like,
Of course.
I
We
feel
taught
good.
him.
We get home, we
Taught him
go,
a lesson.
Yeah, you
actually-
really nailed it down with that.
actually,
20%,
we get home,
didn't
and we're
you?
like, we're going to hell. We fucked that guy's life up, but we 20% or more.
Unbelievable.
Okay, next.
Rich people.
All right.
Participation trophies.
I like that because I got a lot of them when I was younger. we
I think
like
that-
a good job trophy. You tried.
Listen, especially with I think with children and like we all remember being in
Special kids. Like
no, but like
us.
running, different competitions or the science fair.
Yeah.
This is my thought: is we did not.
Well, she was right in the middle of her thought, but that's
Millennials did not
Cuts me
start
off.
this. Millennials didn't start it. Gen X started the participation trophy thing. We have nothing to do with it. We received them, we took them, and I have
He
a
is
fucking.
pissed.
Yeah, she's mad.
This is a good fucking selection, Garcon John. I'm heated.
Whoa, there she goes. Whoa.
Jesus, I'm hard.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
People holding the door open for you.
Love it. I love that.
We're Canadian.
Yeah, we hold the door open for everybody. I'll stand there for 20 minutes.
Oh, Dory, well, wait.
We got it.
It's okay.
We got it.
Come on, take your
We
time.
got it.
Take your
I'll
time.
like if you bump into me, I apologize. Like it's just that's culture for
Yeah,
our
like,
culture.
the-
You bump into me, I go, I'm so sorry.
The other day, I was
Literally,
at
that's me.
Mary's and I bumped into Angeria's suitcase and I said, "Oh, sorry." And then her friend looked at me and went, "How Canadian are you? Did you just apologize to the suitcase?
Yes.
No one was around you." And I was like, "Sorry." And he's like, "Why are you apologizing to me now?" I'm like, "Sorry."
It's just how we are. I'd rather be like that than a rude bitch.
Because when you're that girl that's holding all your bags and you're like trying to catch the door with your foot and you're like, "Real," and I'd be like, "Really, motherfucker?"
Yeah.
I will say I'm with you on this where it's like I will hold the door open all the live motherfucking long day. But if you walk past it and you don't say thank you, I will turn.
You just
No,
get them under their feet like check them. Oopsie. Well, you didn't say
Yeah,
thank you.
I'm like, I hope that you get a parking ticket.
You're gonna get hit by a bus
To
today.
be more realistic, I hold the door open, they walk by, and
That wasn't very Canadian.
I pass.
Yeah, they didn't say thank you.
I pass over to go. I realistically, they walk by, and I will go, "You're welcome."
Yeah. Oh my god, I love things I do like. I love giving out an aggressive. You're welcome.
Oh,
You're welcome. Oh, you're welcome.
Or I'll
You're
do-
welcome.
I've seen
not
you
a
do that
problem.
when you're hosting sometimes with like crowds that are not participating.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much
Yeah.
for
Not a problem.
participating.
And then they're like,
I gotcha.
then they're like, then they're like this. Huh, yeah. And I'm like, gotcha.
Let's do one more.
Last one. Leaving voicemails in 2025.
I'll just send you a text.
I mean, you know what? Now that the iPhones do the voicemail to text, I like that. When I can read the voicemail, I don't know if I can hear it. But if not, send me a voice note.
Yeah, text, voice note.
2025.
Yeah,
Send me
unless
a
you're my
text, send me a voice
dentist,
note.
I don't need a voice.
I don't have a landline.
I feel like those are the only people that like do it. It's like officey type
if
thing.
You left me
Yeah.
a fucking
I'm gonna leave you a voicemail now.
I would.
Hello.
Let's all call Bobby.
Hello, Bobby.
Hey, it's me.
I don't know if you can tell, but it's Taya Valkyrie.
See, I love when people
They're not
leave me
doing it, I'll
voicemails
just tell you
because
that
my
right now.
voicemail is, hello? hey, I'm not here right now. And
You are one of those. Oh my
and
God.
all the time, my voicemails are people going, "What the fuck, Bobo?" I get so mad. So I like listening to the angry voicemails of people that
I'll
know
tell you
what
right
a
now,
voicemail is.
would.
America,
Sadistic.
Canada, Europe, Africa. If I leave you a voicemail,
Not Africa.
it is 100% an accident. Did not mean to do it. I will never leave you a fucking
Can't wait to
voicemail.
leave you a voicemail
too,
tomorrow
me
or
too,
maybe
me
later
too.
tonight.
Oh,
So with that said, our beautiful friend Scarlett BoBo, where can everyone come visit you during the week here in beautiful West Hollywood?
Well,
what
honey,
is your address? What's your social?
Where can we come see you do your thing?
727. You can come see me at Revolver every single Monday for Manic Mondays. We do Game Time Live from 9 to 11 with DJ me, Scarlett BoBo, and my gorgeous host, my baby, Jupiter and Nyx. Then we have Circus, Musical, Misfit, Mannequin. It's always a sickening time at Revolver for Manic Mondays. And you can catch me at the Wild for Blow Pop every single Friday, where I will also be DJing the sickest pop divas you can find. You can find me all over the place for Sundays, everywhere.
Because she
for
is
brunch.
bopping around.
And if you don't see her in any of those places, you can usually find her back
Yeah.
here somewhere. Just if you look,
She's hiding.
usually somewhere. You'll
Trying
find
on
her.
my shoes.
Oh, yeah. Whoa! It's me.
Well, thank you so much for coming and spending time with us.
Thank you for having me.
We
It's
are
so much
honored that you are
fun.
our first guest. You know, there was no
Question.
else.
Yeah, I would have burned this house down.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for, of course,
We already had that almost happened once this year. We don't need to do it again. Too soon.
except for Sarah Michelle Gellar. So you are still, we're inviting you. Other than that, she
Well,
was
everyone tag Sarah Michelle Gellar down. In the
she
comments.
was our
Seriously?
she was our first choice. You are our second choice.
Pretty good second.
Speak
I'm
for
not-
yourself.
You know what? You know
Speak
what?
for yourself.
My sister.
You know what? I stand by what I said.
Well-
So thank you
I'll
guys
say what
so
I'll say.
much for watching these episodes. We'll see what
All of
happens.
it. And this has been I Don't Like That podcast. And we
With-
will see you guys.
Our wonderful Taya, Valkyrie.
And Bobby Blueberry.
Do that again.
We love you. Okay. This has been the
I Don't Like That podcast.
with our wonderful Taya Valkyrie.
And Bobby Blueberry. And we will see you guys every Tuesday on YouTube.
You'll see us actually.